Hello, my name's Tom Humphreys and I'm responsible for the outbound email campaigns for the 848 group, working in partnership with the OBB and OBT programs. I'm going to show you the basics of setting up, branding and launching an email campaign through MailChimp, which is the email client we use ourselves. First things first, we need to sign in and access the main dashboard. Now that we're in the dashboard, you can see 5 options along the top left. These are campaigns, which is the area to let you design and send your emails. Templates, where you can create and edit reusable email templates. Lists, where you create your marketing lists, add subscribers and create sign-up forms. Reports, to track the outcome of your email campaigns. And automation, where you can set up means of automatically sending emails based on events and subscriber behavior. The foundation of email campaign success is having a good list of email contacts to send your content to, so it makes sense for us to start here. In MailChimp, imported contacts are called subscribers, so I'm going to show you how simple it is to set up a subscriber list. To do this, firstly we need to click on Lists and then Create List. Before we can add subscribers to the list, we need to enter the basic information such as the list name, the default from email address, the default from name, and a short reminder of how people got onto your list. Moving forward, you can see contact information for this list. This will be automatically generated depending on the contact information you initially put in when setting up your MailChimp accounts, but can be changed per list by clicking Edit here. Moving on again, we have the notifications area, where you can choose what notifications you receive for unsubscribe and subscribe activity. So you'll receive an email summary of subscribe and unsubscribe activity, or one-by-one notifications for both subscribe and unsubscribe activity. We're going to leave these blank for now and click Save to create the list. So now that we've created our test list, we have a new set of options available along this toolbar. Under Stats, we have the Overview tab. This is where list member statistics such as ratings, subscribe rates, unsubscribes, and list growth is calculated and data provided to you. Beneath this, we have Social Pro, which is an additional plugin that delves into publicly accessible social data, allowing you to profile each of your list subscribers in more detail. Under Manage Subscribers, we have View Subscribers, which lets you see a list of subscribers. You have Unsubscribe People, which is rather self-explanatory and lets you select members to be removed from your list. Groups, which lets you manually categorize subscribers by things like interests and preferences. Alternatively, you can create a sign-up form which will allow subscribers to choose groups for themselves, which is a really nice feature. Segments is a similar tool to groups, but allows you to create a targeted list based on more traditional outbound campaign identifiers, such as location and activity. Subscriber exports shows you previous export jobs you have actioned. And delete all subscribers, which is exactly what it says on the tin and completely removes every subscriber from your selected list. Under Add Subscribers, we have Add a Subscriber, which lets you manually enter the contact information for a new member to the list. And Import Subscribers, which is the quickest way to import massive amounts of data or whole lists into your subscriber list. Sign-up Forms lets you build and design your own sign-up form, response emails and more based off of your previously existing template, which we'll go into more detail shortly. Under Settings, we have List Name and Defaults, which lets you go back and edit your list's basic information such as its name, who the email campaign will be sent from, the default from email address and the subject line. Publicity Settings lets you choose whether your campaign can be seen by the public or whether it is only for the eyes of the list subscribers. List Fields and Merge Tags lets you manually create merge tags, which are the quickest route to personalizing parts of your email. For example, this is where you can create a merge tag which, when placed into your email text, will automatically pull company name information from the available information in your subscriber list. So each recipient of your email can have a personalized reference to their own company. More traditionally, you may use the first name merge tag, which is set up by default, to personalize the introduction to your email, which makes it seem less robotic by actually referencing their name, a nice little feature that a lot of people appreciate. Required email footer content lets you amend your previously set up permission reminder, which is the reminder of how email recipients signed up to your list. Email Beamer lets you manually lift your email list so that you can send it to a private email address and recreate your campaign from an email client of your choice. This is a nice choice to have, but you'll do well to find a better client than MailChimp for your email campaigns. Google Analytics lets you sync your campaign to a Google Analytics account so you can track things like signups and traffic in more detail. And last but not least, webhooks, which allows you to collect information about events as they happen in near real time. You can input a URL, select where you want that URL to receive data about events on your list, and then receive information as the events take place. If this is a lot to take in, don't worry, because many of these options are extra improvements to MailChimp's core functionality requirements. Primarily, you'll just need to set up your list and add subscribers, and then it'll be ready to use in a campaign. Simple as that. Once you've created your subscriber list, you're going to want to create a branded email template to send to the recipient. To do this, firstly you click on Templates, and then Create Template. From here, MailChimp provides out-of-the-box templates for you to use as a basis. Or you can code your own if you have an in-house designer, or use one of the previously created themes. For demo purposes, I'm going to use the most basic one-column drag and drop template. Now that we're in the template editor, it really is a case of having a play and getting used to the intuitive drag and drop builder. The tools available to you are very robust and enable you to really customize and brand your email to match your business or email purpose. For example, to change the text in this section, it's as simple as clicking on it and then changing it here. And if we want to change the top image here, simply click on Browse, and this will take us to our media library, where images used in previous email templates can be reused again and easily accessed. So here you can see an image that we used in one of our previous campaigns, but similarly, to upload a new image, you can simply click Upload here and navigate to the relevant file. We're going to use this image for demo purposes, and just like that, we've replaced that image at the top. And this approach applies to every element you can see here. So before you know it, you'll have a fully customized and personally branded email template to send. Once you're happy with your email template, and I just want to elaborate that this is in no way representative of the quality of 848's email templates, click Save and Exit. And name your template. Again, I apologize for the lack of imagination. So there we have it. Now we have a subscriber list of people ready to receive the email, and we have our email template. So now we're ready to launch the campaign. We need to click on Campaigns up here. Select Create Campaign. And here we have a range of different campaign types. We're concerned with the regular campaign, which accommodates for HTML and plain text alternative versions, which is the industry standard. Whilst I wasn't recording my screen, I did make up a user and add them to our marketing list that we created earlier, hence why there's one recipient in the test list. So yeah, we want to send to the entire list, so we click Next. We want to name our campaign. This is strictly for internal purposes only. The email subject line. And many other options that are tailored for each campaign. Once you're happy with these campaign settings, click on Next. And then choose your template. If you haven't already created a template, as I showed you earlier, you'll be taken to this portal where you can start the process from scratch as you're making the campaign. But as we have created a template earlier, we can click on Save Templates and then select the one we made earlier. Before you launch a campaign, you give them one more chance to edit it and make sure it's absolutely perfect. So if you are happy with your email template, all you need to do is click on Next. And then you'll be taken to the pre-launch campaign summary screen, which gives you a comprehensive breakdown of all the essential elements you need to make sure are spot on before you launch a campaign. So here you can see the list is fine, the subject line is fine. We know that all these other settings are fine, but there's a problem, which is the default header content. This really goes to show how good MailChimp is at letting you know if something's wrong with the campaign before launch, ensuring that you avoid any mistakes that could negatively impact your campaign. So, as MailChimp's flagged this problem, looks like we've left our default header content unmodified. We can simply click on Resolve. It'll take us to the relevant area of the campaign, which is this bit here. And we can change it. Go back to Next. And we'll be taken back to the summary screen, which now says we're all good to send. So when you're ready to go, here comes the big moment. Click on Send, and if you're feeling brave enough, click Send Now. So there we go, the campaign's been sent to our subscriber list with a customized and branded email template. If you need any more information, please don't hesitate to get in touch and we'll be more than glad to help.